The Cursed Relic. Prologue. The Mysterious Find. In the heart of the sprawling city of New Alexandria, a team of archaeologists uncovered an ancient relic buried deep beneath the old city ruins. The relic, a beautifully ornate yet sinister-looking amulet, was covered in strange runes and symbols. Professor Jonathan Hargrove, the lead archaeologist, felt an inexplicable connection to it and decided to study it further, unaware of the dark forces it harbored. Chapter 1. The First Omen. Soon after bringing the amulet back to his study, Professor Hargrove began to experience unsettling events. Objects moved on their own, strange whispers filled the air, and shadows danced in the corners of his vision. His colleagues noticed his growing obsession and the dark circles under his eyes. Ignoring their concerns, Hargrove delved deeper into the amulet's origins, uncovering ancient texts that spoke of a powerful curse. Chapter 2. The Forgotten Legend. The texts revealed a long-forgotten legend about a powerful sorcerer who had bound his soul to the amulet, granting him immortality at the cost of his humanity. The sorcerer, once a revered healer, had turned to dark magic to save his dying wife, but his actions led to devastating consequences. The amulet was buried to contain his malevolent spirit and prevent it from wreaking havoc. Chapter 3. The Shadow Stalker. As Hargrove deciphered more of the ancient runes, the disturbances intensified. He began to see a shadowy figure stalking him in his home and office. One night, the shadow attacked, leaving him with deep, claw-like marks on his arm. Terrified yet fascinated, Hargrove realized the spirit of the sorcerer was growing stronger, feeding off his fear and obsession. Chapter 4. The Sinister Revelation. Desperate to understand the amulet's power, Hargrove reached out to an expert in occult studies, Dr. Evelyn Grant. Together, they uncovered the full extent of the curse. The amulet could grant immense power, but at a great cost. Those who possessed it would slowly lose their sanity and become vessels for the sorcerer's spirit. The only way to break the curse was to destroy the amulet in a sacred ritual. Chapter 5. The Ritual's Price. Dr. Grant warned Hargrove that performing the ritual would require a great sacrifice. The ritual demanded the life force of the one who activated the amulet. Hargrove, consumed by the desire to rid himself of the curse and prevent the sorcerer's return, agreed to proceed. As they prepared for the ritual, the amulet's power grew stronger and the sorcerer's spirit became more aggressive. Chapter 6. The Betrayal. On the night of the ritual, as Hargrove and Grant gathered the necessary items, the sorcerer's spirit appeared, taking on a more tangible form. It whispered dark promises to Hargrove, offering him untold power and knowledge if he abandoned the ritual. In a moment of weakness, Hargrove hesitated, tempted by the sorcerer's offer. Dr. Grant, realizing the danger, intervened and began the ritual herself. Chapter 7. The Final Confrontation. The sorcerer, enraged by Grant's actions, attacked her with a fury. Hargrove, witnessing her bravery and determination, found his resolve. He joined Grant, and together they chanted the ancient incantations. The room filled with a blinding light as the amulet's power was unleashed. The sorcerer's spirit, now fully materialized, fought desperately to break free. Chapter 8. The Ultimate Sacrifice. As the ritual reached its climax, the amulet began to crack. The sorcerer, in a last-ditch effort, attempted to possess Hargrove. Dr. Grant, realizing the danger, pushed Hargrove aside and took his place. The amulet shattered, and the sorcerer's spirit was sucked into the void, taking Grant with it. Hargrove, devastated by the loss of his friend and colleague, watched as the amulet turned to dust. Chapter 9. The aftermath. With the amulet destroyed, the disturbances ceased, and the dark presence vanished. Hargrove, though free from the curse, was haunted by the events and the sacrifice made by Grant. He vowed to honor her memory by ensuring the knowledge of the amulet and its curse was never forgotten. He documented their findings and locked away the remaining artifacts, warning future generations of the dangers of dark magic. Epilogue. The Keeper's Vigil. Years passed, and Hargrove retired from archaeology, dedicating his life to studying and safeguarding ancient relics. He became known as the Keeper, a guardian against the dark forces that lurked in forgotten corners of history. The story of the cursed relic became a legend, a cautionary tale of the perils of power and the bravery required to confront true evil. The amulet was gone, but its legacy lived on, a reminder that some secrets are best left buried.